Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. If you don't know, you won't know till I finish this intro. This is the Black Ramen podcast. You feel me? And we normally would be all around each other right now, but you know the situations: COVID, quarantine, hashtag stay at home, all of that stuff. So coming to you in a different flavor, I go by the name of Kevin Legend, aka Kaiser, in the building, and of course. I would have say to the left of my screen, but it might be different for y'all. So, somewhere on y'all screen, this woman is somewhere. So let her go ahead and talk and get a rock.
Yo, what's up? This is Chatty Patty, aka this my pirate ship, aka I am the Buster Call, aka I don't have my straw hat right now, but I will get it soon. And I got with me beautiful Bree. Go ahead.
Throwing it at me. Okay. I'm Bree, sometimes sleepy, sometimes sipping tea, but today I have ice cream and it is fantastic. So, every time I go to the store, I buy a different kind of gallon of ice cream and I'm just working my way through.
That's how you should on quarantine. And
that's how I quarantine.
Hey guys, this is Derby, this aka Derbs, aka Sexual Chocolate, as you well know. And it is properly established now. So, everyone can just accept that to their lives.
Kevin's like, nah.
He's nodding his head no, but I already got the t-shirt, so that's just...
I tell you what, if Bree call you Sexual Chocolate, if Bree
looked up real quick. She said, what?
Wait, go ahead, finish that sentence.
No, I'm saying, if Bree calls it Sexual Chocolate, then we've entered a new level. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call it Sexual Chocolate, but
Okay, because I'm not saying, if you say if I do it, you'll do it, then I will slap that down right now so I can have you recorded.
Yo, but he just said he would.
You did? Sexual Chocolate Derby.
Yes.
And the fact that Bree would do it specifically just to get a reaction, that's just style. Y'all are stupid. I know what y'all did, but I don't know how y'all corrupted this young lady.
Listen, we definitely took a page from your book because that's something you would definitely do, hands down.
We're not talking about what I would do, though.
Okay, all right. So,
except that my name is now Sexual Chocolate now, right? Like
that's a fact.
That's just how democracies work, Kevin.
Democracy.
Look at Bree.
I didn't say this was a democracy at all.
Don't mind me, I'm being sneaky.
Okay.
Very,
all right.
Very inconspicuous. Okay.
While Bree comes back, right? So I wanted to ask everybody from the Black Ramen crew, what the hell y'all doing during this quarantine? What's keeping y'all sane? What are y'all watching? What are you doing? So I'm gonna go and ask Kevin. Never mind, he's talking. I'm gonna go and ask Derby what it is that you've been doing on your quarantine as of late. Like, what have you been keeping yourself busy with?
So my job was not essential. So I am now home. I got a bit of money saved, so I'm good. And it's like a great vacation for me. Really, this just means I've been hitting my backlog real hard. So I got my Netflix anime that I've been needing to watch. So I've watched Seven Seeds, Children of the Whale. Started Golden Boy like yesterday. So that's...
You didn't finish Golden Boy yet?
I had never watched Golden Boy now, so I tried out like the first episode, hated it for 20 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes, I'm like, wait, I love this character. He's in. I'm there. I'm
it's my number 2 favorite hentai now. I only have 2 favorite hentai, but it's ranked as one. I would consider just a quality anime.
It is, and it wouldn't be right if we didn't tell everybody who recommended that anime to us.
Trisha did. Chatty Patty herself sat us down and had us watch the first episode. And then had us watch it again because she wanted it dubbed.
Wait, allegedly, that's not who initially introduced Golden Boy to the group. So, the person who introduced Golden Boy to the group is none other than our only Kevin Legend, aka Kaiser.
Kevin, you started that?
Yeah.
No, but that's Damn, she said Patty. Patricia did it. She was.
I know you started it. I know you started One Piece. But I thought Patty started Golden Boy.
Nah. He gave me Golden Boy too. He gave me Golden Boy too.
She spread the wealth, but it's all good. I ain't no hater. You know what I mean?
As a matter of fact, somebody on Instagram hit us up, was like, "This anime is golden." He just, I think it was a girl. She just went in our DMs, was like, "Thank you." I was like,
it is what it is.
It's good. I feel like there aren't too many hentai that are quality anime in general. It can be like, oh yeah, that's a good hentai, but Golden Boy is just a good anime.
It is. The way he swallowed that juice.
Not that far.
In the pool. That's the best part. When he swallowed Shorty in the with the bathing suit, he was like,
oh.
I was like, all of that.
It gets some nasty bits, but
that's crazy. That's actually crazy that she would say all that.
Kev, you ain't got your headset with you.
Why? You want me to put my headset on?
Yeah. Cause I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you're going like in and out.
Oh, word? Hold on. My fault. Keep talking.
Come on. Get extra sexy.
God. You doing, when I say you doing three much, you doing three much. Right.
Oh God. Well, Derby, is there anything else? Yeah, you're good.
So, a few video games. Tried FF7 for the first time, and I've been working my way through the Yakuza series. To finish 5 now.
Wow.
Yeah, for the Yakuza series, I've mainly just been playing the karaoke mini games and them. So.
Hey. I stand for that. That's what's up. Any recommendations you would give while you're
for anime watching or
anything, anime, manga, webtoons, video games, any of them that you consider top tier, and which is definitely worth your time while you're in quarantine.
Yeah, if you could afford all the Yakuza games, definitely go with that, because that's 6
all of them
full games.
Ooh.
Actually, technically 7, because there's a 0, so that's 7 full games. It's a lot of mini games. I think GTA, but a bit ridiculous. So Little Saints Row, but kind of dialed back. But the storylines are incredible, and it is all in Japanese audio, and it is subbed. So you're just gonna have to get over that. But the voice acting, the voice acting is impeccable. Like, honestly, before the games came out, I watched all the cutscenes as a movie. Like, I sat down and watched like 10 hours of like just cutscenes.
As you should.
Is there a strong storyline for it? Because I thought the storyline was kind of like secondary.
No. The
it's all about. Yeah, the storylines are dope. Didn't you hear the title?
Yeah, all the games are mainly one Yakuza member called Kiryu Kazuma, and you just follow him from like the age of like 20 all the way up.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
I
find that endearing.
There are like ridiculously sweet moments. There are just ridiculously hyped moments. Like, it is a.
Oh, that's kind of sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, Bree for you.
So yeah, if you have the money and the time, well, you definitely have the time right now. But so Yakuza series, I would highly recommend.
Okay, that's cool. So let's bring it to Kev. Kev, what have you been doing during this quarantine?
Man, I'm trying to figure out how much time we got, because what haven't been doing during this quarantine? You feel me? Y'all ain't know I'm definitely essential. I don't know about the rest of you non-essential bastards. It's like, nah, I'm just playing. But I'm definitely essential, so I'm still, you know what I mean, going.
Hey, you need to chill, because the motherfuckers that are getting their unemployment checks, they're getting paid more than we are.
Nah, listen, fuck that. That's not my problem. My problem is everybody out here thanking healthcare workers and shit with the other essential people ADFA. I'm not being thanked. I'm mad every time I'm on Instagram. I don't see nobody thanking liquor store workers. I'm not seeing it. I'm mad. Like, I'm helping y'all reduce y'all order, selling y'all liquor. Like, come on.
Yo, Kevin, thank you guys.
See? See? That's what I like to see right there. You know what I mean? Now, the rest of you millions of listeners and followers on IG, I need y'all to thank me too. You feel me? But aside from that, though, just the usual
Mhm.
regular. Definitely still been drinking. Definitely still been big chilling. Still been watching anime. Still been playing games. You feel me? Um,
Mhm.
Definitely been rereading, I should say, One Piece because Shonen Jump recently released the entire Sky Pia arc of the manga.
Mhm.
Is when
They
you're
did.
allowed to read it for free, a part of a Battle and Boredom campaign or whatever that's called. So I've been going back rereading classic moments like that. Um, I've definitely been hitting up the video games, the Apex Legends, the Final Fantasy VII remake, I mean, little Mario Kart here and there, things of that nature. And reading. I've also been reading some books, surprisingly. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually am not a fan of reading. Yeah, like books. You know what I mean? Like
Ooh, what are you opening
Yeah,
up?
right. Wait up.
there's a book right that was recommended to me, called The Celestine Prophecy. So I've been reading that. It's just all about your mentality, and as far as like how you stay positive in a negative world, stuff like that. But I'm not gonna go too into it. But yeah, so I've been doing things like that, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm a brother that does not really like reading. If it don't got pictures or words like "bam" and "pow," I'm really not trying to read. I'm gonna keep it a buck with. That's just a fact. But my love of collecting information outweighs my hate of reading, so I'm willing to read if I'll get some information. So that's how I combat boredom and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm like a young Renaissance man, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it cool. But yeah, that's what my time's been spent on. You feel me? What about you, Bree? Sipping your tea and all of that.
I'd have to agree that this is definitely a time for going back over old favorites. Like, it's one thing to find some new stuff, but yeah, I've been returning to the same old, same old. Because I'm not an essential worker, but I do work remote now. So I've been staying at home. I can work off my laptop, trying to like seriously stay working through the workday because I don't have a desk or anything. All I have is a sofa. So I'm just on the sofa all day working in pajamas.
Mm.
So yeah, that's hard to stay focused. But when I'm not working from home, reading a lot. Yeah, no pictures. Sorry, no BAMs, no pals. Uh, Tons of old fan fiction. I'm still into like a bunch of web novels, web comics.
Mhm.
Love webtoons. They're
Shout out to
fantastic, and I'm glad
Webtoon.
some of them are becoming anime. And
Yeah, shout out to
let's see.
Webtoon.
Oh, just last week, my friend, she's like kind of an anime person. She's an anime casual, so she's like collected a bunch of Magical Girls and all of Dragon Ball Z. So that kind. So someone else had mentioned to her, and she realized that she had never seen Death Note. So we went episode by episode through the Death Note series. We just finished that last week, and we ended it all with Deep Breaths, Death Note live action on Netflix.
Oh man, no. What she said? What she
Yeah,
said? What she
she was
said? What she
definitely.
said?
My friend was one of the crazies who liked Light all the way through. She liked him from
Yeah.
the beginning, then she was like, oh, maybe he's a little bit crazy, but then she decided she could be into that. So she loved Light. And then we met Light Turner. So, yeah, I don't know if you saw the live action, but it's a white boy named Light Turner, and he is the stupidest moron you're ever gonna meet. Somehow, like if everyone knows Death Note, everyone knows the point of Death Note is they're crazy smart and they're like battling with intelligence. Somehow Hollywood got a hold of this and decided, you know what? I'm gonna make him a dumbass. That's all you need to know.
And
But
you
still,
gotta put that one girl in there. You gotta shove that one girl character in there. That's partially why he's acting like such a dumbass. You know what I mean? You always gotta shove that
No,
in
no,
there.
no. Don't blame that on us. Don't blame that on us. Don't blame. He was dumb before she got there. He was dumb before she got there.
True, but y'all make a lot of us do some dumb shit. That's a
She
fact.
ruled the world. She ruled the world.
Y'all
but
do.
yeah,
Like
so the point is, it's a great time to rewatch stuff, to go back over some old favorites. And yeah, just throw yourself into there because no one's going anywhere. Time doesn't exist anymore. I still don't know what happened to April. I'm pretty sure someone just like tore it out of the calendar and burned it.
It's just me.
Pretty much. Pretty
Not
much.
Yeah, it's just May. It's
even
not even early May. We're approaching mid-May right now.
Mm-hmm.
all
Shit.
all 5 months we experienced in
Yeah.
22. All them shits is not even real. Like
I thought it was
it's
May
been
3rd.
back from bad, terrible to now whatever the fuck you wanna call this. This is just the fuck. Like damn. I wanna go outside in a white beater and you know what I mean? Show my muscles and shit. I wanna be quarantined.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
know, like the moment I step outside, I'm gonna want to go back inside. Like the moment I get like an hour from my house, I'm be like, yo, fuck this.
Yeah, none of us want to be outside. We just don't want them to tell us to stay inside.
Exactly. And that's why I'm so against this shit because they telling me to do it. Fuck that. Like
What out?
you feel me?
Yeah,
The
such
first
rebels. Yeah,
I've
such
never in my
rebels.
life wanted to go outside, and suddenly,
it took was when I was born. I never asked for this shit. I never wanted to be here. Like I had no control over that. Like that's fucked up. And now y'all telling me I got to stay inside? Come on, man. This is foul, yo.
Yo, that is crazy. So, y'all rebels. I swear to God. That's how I fuck with y'all though. So, what I've been doing during quarantine, I am definitely an essential worker. People love their chicken. They really do love their chicken. So, if you follow us on IG, I've been using the time I'm stuck in at work, going on live, talking to people right behind the register. Like I don't know how I get away with this shit, but I love it.
Because rules
And,
don't matter anymore. There are no
we
rules.
quarantine. Ain't nobody coming in the restaurant. It's just delivery guys. Like that's it. I'm sitting there talking to everybody on IG and eating chicken on top of it. It's a great time to live. Like it's awesome. So I'm having fun. I've been trying to catch up on some very old school anime, some classics that I dropped back in the day. So I've been trying to pick up on Inuyasha.
Wait, have you heard of the new Inuyasha series coming out?
Yeah, I
is
heard.
that real?
Yeah.
I heard. Yeah, that's
I
true.
think
That's
so.
true.
So they released an
That's
anime.
right.
What's it called? Does someone have the name off the top of their head? But it's about the kids. And the
Yeah.
question everyone is asking is
There's
who
such and such gonna be his
screwed
baby mama.
Sesshomaru?
Yes.
Who's the baby mama?
Who's the baby daddy? I think
The baby.
No, the baby daddy is
the baby
Sesshomaru.
mama. Yeah, who's the baby mom? That's
Wait.
yeah.
Just that little
Oh,
the
this
ring
is
he was
like
running around with.
Boruto?
That's trifling. If it's her,
It better
that's
not be Rin. It better not be that
Wait,
little
hold
girl.
Yeah.
Boruto, like it's the future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Boruto.
Oh, I thought it was a
It's Boruto
prequel.
Inuyasha. No.
Nah.
I
It's
was
the
so excited to see like kids Sesshomaru just fuck shit up.
Nah.
we all-
I mean,
it's girls
facts,
too. I think all
but
kids is girls. If I'm not bugging out, I think it's all daughters.
I don't know. I think at least one of them's a boy.
Wasn't it twin girls that should that's the Shomaru had? Well, I don't even know. I just saw the thing and I saw Inuyasha Kakube's daughter. I was like, oh word.
I want
this
to watch
is-
it just to see how many kids Moroku popped out.
Oh, you know he got.
Oh.
Yeah, how many he made Sango pop out? Like I need to know.
wow. But
What he was all about.
like, but most importantly, something that's been taking most of my time more than anything is definitely webtoons. I've stepped into a world where Asians look Asian, the fit is crisp. Streetwear is not just streetwear. Streetwear, you making the street your runway. Like these characters are fine for no reason. Some
I'm
of them
getting
got
to
new.
specifics. What are you reading? Share with the class.
I'm reading True Beauty.
Mm.
I'm reading Lookism. Lookism is
Ooh,
amazing.
Lookism.
Lookism is amazing. They actually have these, like, this is why I love Korean webtoons, due to the fact that when they draw their characters, their Asian characters, they look freaking Asian. Not the big eye, blue-eyed, blonde hair type Naruto type look. No offense, but I like that. I like the fact that, you know, when I tell you that they do research on the fit, on how these outfits look so crisp and so lean. And I'm like, yo, these kids are just high school kids. Where they get the time to actually put together everything from head to toe. And I'm talking about they changed their hairstyles. They got certain ribbons in their hair. They wear different type of glasses. They wear, even the socks are impeccable to the Jordans that they wear with the shoes. I'm like, yo, this is fire. So Webtoons has been definitely getting my attention a lot, a lot. And what's really cool with Webtoons, some of them actually have music. Like some of these chapters, you will hear a nice little tune. And I appreciate that. I like that. I really do. And
It's the future of comics, I'd say. Because like, especially when you can do these virtual, online, digital comics. Digital's the word I'm looking for.
yeah,
It doesn't just have to be the images. Because I've seen people use it so interestingly, where they have, as you scroll, the background moves differently. So they'll have like some of the images just moving, and like some things have music, some things don't. Sometimes it'll flash. It's so cool.
it's amazing.
It's
You can
awesome.
be caught up. I was reading Webtoons one night and I looked up and I'm like, oh shit, the sun is up. Like I will breeze through chapters. Like this shit
Infinite
fire.
scroll.
And in my finger, I had a cramp in my thumb because I was just going like this because I got it. So you scroll up and shit. I'm just like this.
I can't.
Like
relate.
I'm like, oh god, like it's
Can't relate.
it's
That's crazy.
Now tell me, are you reading webcomics in general or specifically on Webtoons? Because I think Webtoon is specifically the name of the app of the brand.
Webtoons.
Webtoon?
The app,
Okay.
yeah,
Just
I'm
Webtoon.
actually on that app. I don't know why I haven't. Webtoons has been out for X amount of years. X amount of years. I just got into it because of this quarantine thing, right? Because I was reading Lookism through another app. And because be mindful, if you're reading a webtoon and you read it in a manga app or a manga website, it's not the same because
It's
you will
probably
see that
pirated,
bar.
first of all.
Yeah,
It's
most
bar,
definitely.
But that's why I have mad respect for Webtoons. I haven't heard anything bad about it, but I looked at some of their policy and how they work. All of the like webcomics on the Webtoon app are
Yes.
official. They're not pirated. They're not stolen. They're not like
Yes.
cheaping out the original creators.
Right.
All the stuff
And they
is
get
like where it's posted by the creators, so you're not screwing anyone over by downloading
No.
and looking at that.
Right. They get their money. You can also donate. And I think they get a certain percentage depending on how many people subscribe to their webtoons. And I love the fact, what fucks me up is that when they give me notifications that a new chapter's up, it fuck up my whole life. I'm done. I could be behind
Don't
the
look at the
register.
notifications.
I got an Apple Watch. The shit ring. It buzz, and I'm like, oh shit, word. Oh, yeah, it's 11:17. Huh? No, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. You can come back. Okay. And I'm literally just like, oh, this chapter fire, and I don't know. It just conquered my life. It just took over my life. Webtoons is amazing, and there's so many more chapters, and the selections are endless. And then I like the fact that, because of and I appreciate this. I love the fact they get to know me. They get to know what I like. And then they give me these nice little recommendations. They say, hey, listen, we know you like this, and we know you like tight fit. We know you like, certain, je ne sais quoi with some of the guys and the females and what they wear. You should read this. I was like, oh, Madam Webtoons knows me and cares about what I like. And I appreciate that. And because of that, you get notifications with other webtoons that they recommend. Listen, Webtoons is the GOAT. Shout out
Guys,
to
we
Webtoons.
need to get sponsored. We just gave them 5 minutes of
We
advertising.
do.
I can't lie. I love it.
We do. But how do you guys feel about, I had to bring this up, no cap. How do you feel about we could all say right now that we're all One Piece fans, right? Watching, reading, we love the shit. We appreciate good storytelling, right? We all could say Oda's the GOAT. All praise Oda. So, how do y'all feel about the One Piece wave that's hitting hard because of this quarantine?
Yo, listen, man. It ain't a big deal, man. I actually like it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because at one point in time, everybody was real resistant. There's still a lot of people that's resistant towards One Piece, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody got their reason and everybody got their excuse. But me myself, I would just rather you say, yo, I just don't want to watch it, instead of, oh, it's too long. I'm not trying to hear that. You sat there and watched 700 episodes of Naruto, filler included. I'm not trying to hear that. Like, yo, if you're watching anime, you're already no life in your life away. You're already doing it.
No life in your life
You know,
away.
I feel like this current wave might be happening because it's still going. Because if you think about it, One Piece was during like the same wave as Naruto, as Bleach, as Dragon Ball Z was earlier, but like there were the big main anime, the big three that were happening in the early 2000s. Yeah. But like I feel like One Piece is the only one that's still going on, still with the same level of popularity. So now all the people who remember from like 10 years ago, it's like, I didn't feel like starting that. Are now seeing it's like it's still going, people still into it, and the animation's gotten so much better with the fights that people see that later ones and be like, okay, maybe this is something worth messing with. Because you can see the difference in the animation, you can see the difference in the art style between now and the like early chapters.
Guys, come on, you know my tune. Then. Somebody loves to get fucked up when that shit hit. I'm like, oh, this is
immaculate quality right there, man. But yeah, and then on top of that, I think the fan base has been a lot different compared to back in the day. Back in the day, I'm not gonna lie to you, the fan base, the room could be completely quiet and somebody be like, yeah, One Piece, greatest of all time, best-selling manga. It's like, yo, nobody asked you that, though. Like, what are you talking about right now? But the fan base is a lot more inviting right now. They're a lot more inviting, and also, I think people are just like, yo, fuck it, let's just give it a shot. And now they're starting to see, yo, One Piece is fire. But it's nothing new to people like us. We always been on, you know what I mean, some of the best anime, some of the best manga. We've always been on it. And people catch on late, whether it's 5 years, 10 years. Just catch on. Whatever, you know what I mean?
As long as you're watching, right?
Especially. And me myself, I'm very resistant for no reason at all. I'm the type of person, if you text me and I text you like 10 minutes later, then you text me an hour later, I gotta text you an hour and 5 minutes later. I don't know why I do it. But I just have to play that game. I don't know why. Like, I'm unnecessarily defiant. So for me, a lot of times when people will be like, yo, you should mess with this. I'm like, yo, don't tell me what to do. Like, I'll do whatever I want to do. But then later on, I'll be like, oh, I should have started messing with this.
It's not like the anime goes away. That's okay. If I recommend anything to someone, I'll just say, like, okay, watch it in the next, like, 10, 15 years. At some point. Yeah. There are times when I remember someone saying, oh, you should have watched this. Well, I guess it's been about 6 years. I can go back and check it out. Ooh.
There you go.
That's pretty fire.
There you go.
Good. Well, and nobody's really tripping over it. Nobody's really like,
it is.
I told you. I fucking told you, stupid.
Nah, we just chill. So this is what I want to say, though. I want to shout out this content creator. His name on IG is Ms. Yu Shogun, right? He actually had a TikTok. And he actually was like, okay, if you're not a One Piece fan, keep scrolling. Are they gone? All right, shout out to all my One Piece fans. I just want to tell y'all amazing. I love y'all because y'all fandom is amazing. Y'all are the least toxic. And I love y'all for that. Y'all just so chill. And I was like, oh no, I got to repost this. This dude is fire. He said the only thing that's toxic about One Piece fans is just recommending the anime. But that's it. We just chill. Because we don't got time to argue with you. We really don't. We're just making sure that we interact with other One Piece fans because there's so many arcs to talk about. If you don't, we understand. If you're not into it, it's okay. But if you're an anime head, you're going to. So it's not in the moment if you ever. It's the moment. It's like more as when are you going to get into it? Because you will. You will. Because it's not like the stories by some chance go downhill. It's really consistent. It just gets better and better. And it's not like you don't have to wait till episode 50 or 200. If you're not catching up, if you don't like it by Alabasta, by all means, drop it. All means, drop it.
You don't even need to drop it. You can just like put it on the back burner, come back a few years later, and go back in. Yeah, I've been reading One Piece in bits and pieces. I don't go all the way through.
I mean,
I'll go a few arcs and I drop it. I'll go a few more and then I drop it. It's something you can come back to because it's so easy to pick up. It's so easy to get in, to drop out, to come back. And it's something you can keep coming back to.
Okay. But I do do love the fandom because they made it completely easy. Perfect example. First time I met Kevin over there, right? First time I met Kevin. Kevin.
I don't even think I'm over there on my screen, but all right. Yeah, keep going.
So first time I met Kevin, you know when you meet another anime head, you always ask them what their top 5 is, right? So Kevin off the bat was like, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece. Why? Because they spit hot fire. Like
you been lying on my name all day. What's going on here?
I think that day he did have a One Piece chain, but he had the wanted poster of Luffy with the straw hat on it. So I was like, really? You like that? He said, all day, baby. All day, baby. Right? Go with the chain. So I was like, bro, I can't do One Piece. That's way too long. I'm not that committed. And he was like, all right. Listen, it ain't for everybody. Just try it. He kept this so smooth and chill. I was like, yo, fuck that. I'm going to try it. And then to a point where I had to have Kevin's number on speed dial because there was certain shit I was seeing. I was like, nigga, why this happened? What the fuck is a buster call? What's the nigga with the pink fur shit on his neck?
That's very accurate.
Yo, I call him all the time.
And for a moment in time, I had to block her. For a moment in time, I actually had to block her. I was like, this girl is crazy. I'm like, yo, what's she doing? Like, watch the fuck.
It was so good. And then after a while, Kevin would be like, chill out. No, chill out. Why you want me to spoil your shit? You gonna have to go, listen, I ain't no snitch. You gonna have to go to IG and ask somebody because I ain't doing it.
I'm sorry, I don't think you're chill enough to be a One Piece fan. You're not chill enough for this fandom. You gotta leave.
Too hyper for us.
Got to leave. Yo.
We are non-toxic. We are peaceful and calm.
I'm not a 1%. I can't be the 1% that wild out.
Oh no! No! Bree saying it.
One, you know.
It can be
kind of. Listen, I don't push One Piece on anybody. I really don't. And if you got shit to say about it, that's fine. I let y'all rock. I talk shit about you when you leave, but still, I'm nice when you come back. That's all that matters, right? So I don't know, but what's your take on it, Derbs? Shout out to Derbs with the ill Attack on Titan shirt, y'all.
Oh, nice.
That shit fire.
Wait, what was the question? Like, One Piece is great? Like, yeah, One Piece is amazing.
It's like the new wave of One Piece fans.
Yeah, I've been a One Piece fan since, honestly, I liked it when I was a kid. When I was on, what was it, 4Kids? Where was it? Like, wherever it was in America. So I did like it there, but I didn't know there was a better version yet. Yeah? Got to college, I was like, yo, I did watch this amazing show when I was a kid. What was it called? One Piece, right? Let me look into it, see where it's at. It's cool for a rewatch. Wait, it's still going? I left off around Alabasta, and yeah, it's been uphill ever since. Like, yeah, One Piece is amazing. I caught up, started reading, caught up to that, and now I patiently wait for the next chapter.
I think I've only ever been caught up once. Once when the time skip happened, but then I took a few years off, and I've never caught up since. I'm working on it.
I'll pick it up. I just catch up wherever.
I don't want that feeling of getting all the way and like clicking for the next chapter, and there's no more chapter. I can't. My heart would break if I ever had to wait for a chapter of One Piece.
I can't.
Drew, yo, listen, let me tell y'all about how I got into One Piece. My brother.
Yes, the origin story.
My brother, I used to listen, like Derby, I used to watch it on 4Kids Saturday mornings and all of that. And I heard the opening theme, I seen the art style. I'm like, nah, I heard the voices. I was like, nah, this ain't it. So I wasn't watching it. And one day I go to my brother's crib, and I think we was going to do some hood rat shit. Probably go buy some beers or some dumb shit. I was in high school at the time, mind you. So what the fuck was I doing buying beers? But anyway.
Hey, don't admit to crimes right now. How about that?
I feel bad. That expectations is up, baby. It's up. But,
I don't know, man. Laws change.
True indeed. No, man. I'll take that now. But so my ready in the other room, and he got One Piece on his computer screen. I'm like, yo, you like One Piece? And he's like, yeah, One Piece is crazy. But I don't know, that joint kind of fooly. I don't know. So he was like, yo, let me show you this one scene. He showed me the one scene of Zoro taking Luffy's pain. That was it. I looked at the screen and I said, this is the hardest shit I've ever seen in my life. From that day forward, every day after school, I would go to the corner store, get a Philly cheesesteak, a Mystic juice, and I would watch no less than 10 episodes of One Piece a day. I was going crazy. Like, I wouldn't even do my homework. I would go to school early in the morning and do my homework on the bus while I was riding. And at that time, I caught up in like, I say like a month and a half, probably less than that. And when I caught up, there was 400 episodes out because I remember they was up to the Amazon Lily arc right when they got separated. And yo, I've never been so mad in my life. I'm like, damn. I'm like, what am I supposed to watch now? I'm supposed to watch other anime? I'm like, nah. I was so sick. I wish I could go back and like re-experience One Piece from the beginning and like not have to worry about waiting for next week's episode or next week's chapter. That shit is so. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. That shit is.
That's what I mean. I need at least 50 chapters of buffer room.
It's a
at all times. So no matter what, no matter any day, I can go back and I know I can just read.
And I got a lot of homies who like, yo, you seen the latest One Piece episode or the latest One Piece chapter? I'm like, all right, let me go read it. Fuck. Every time I try to let it sit, they like, yo, you seen what Sanji did? I'm like, nah, let me go Sanji.
Yo, there's been a couple of times when I talk to Kev be like, oh man, I wish I was you right now. Just reliving this One Piece, just watching it. I was like,
Rosa arc right now. I wish I was her too.
Oh my god, that arc is fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you guys don't know, I'm up to episode 650. So just to let y'all know. So, yeah, because I started late in the game. I started 4 months ago. And yeah, and I'm not looking back, and I love it. So the fact that the fandom is so inviting, and they embrace you, and they don't judge you. They like, shh, just sit down, listen to the OP. It's okay. Like the way they embrace you, and the way it's just so awesome. And if you are not ready for it, it's okay. It's okay. But definitely, if you want to know what real storytelling is about, our opinion, definitely you have to check out One Piece. One Piece is one of those. I think there's no other anime like this. There's no other manga like this, because for it to be ongoing the way it is and still be consistent, we're not following One Piece because of nostalgia or the fandom. We're just following One Piece because it's good. It is good. You never get bored. And Oda knows what he's doing. For you to find a backstory to a character, he doesn't give you everybody's backstory. He waits to a specific arc that's relatable to the backstory. Me being on episode 50, I'm not even close to Sanji's backstory yet. Not even close.
Ready for the
and Sanji been on the ship since what? Episode 50? He's been on the ship, and I'm just now finding out. Like, it's like I fell in love with this character, don't know his mom, don't know his dad, don't know shit about him. But Oda's like, all right, I'm gonna give you a little piece now. I don't know. It's like he writes backwards.
And that's a good point. And let me just spin off of that real quick. Even if you read in the manga, like, the creator has this thing where the beginning, the opening chapter or whatever, like he will talk about the side characters and introduce other side characters that you won't see till later on. So if you just reading like the opening chapters by themselves chronologically, you meet Hachi and Kami and the little starfish papa. You meet them in like chapter 200, but then you don't really meet them until like 600, really.
Right.
So it's crazy that he could do stuff. I've never seen no artist do something like that. It's crazy.
And all the characters are relevant. So you might see a character be introduced, like the fishmen. You see them introduced all the way in episode maybe 50, 40. And then they come right back again about 500. I'm like, this nigga's still alive? This nigga's still here? Oh my God, he was in jail. No spoilers. But still.
That's because they don't kill anyone except for one person.
Yeah.
But other than that, they just... don't say it out loud.
Why?
Yeah, they don't kill anyone. They just like beat him up. It was like, Buggy? You're still around?
Oh, shit.
Beat them up.
They be around forever. You're a survivor.
That's a moment. That's a moment. So
Yo, everybody,
that's a moment.
watch some anime, B. Watch some anime. Go ahead and dip into that anime you was putting off for a long time.
Definitely.
It may be One Piece, who knows? But watch some anime is the point.
Actually, have any of y'all watched Gintama? Because I think
Oh,
during this, I have never seen a single episode, but that's something I'm thinking like, should I watch that?
Yo,
Yeah,
y'all,
definitely.
wait.
Just
Haven't
was
watched
it
Gintama?
do it anymore? Should I keep going? Like, what's
Yo,
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Most definitely.
So I heard it's like funny.
It is
It's hilarious.
It is
For
one of
no
the-
reason.
Show
that
that
happens.
is very funny.
It's one
It's
of the
like the anime version of Martin. That
Nah,
shit is that shit funny as fuck.
it's one of the funniest anime that happens to be serious at the same time. There's no other anime like Gintama. That joint right there, Lord have mercy. It's a lot of episodes too, but man,
It's
like
worth it.
it's a lot of pop culture too. They got like a Street Fighter dedicated episode. They got a Street dedicated episode. Like Gintama even does a Kamehameha wave. Like yo, it's mad. It's
hilarious.
They spoofed. They spoofed mad shit at that.
It's hilarious. There's one episode I remember seeing. I'm not going with the characters' names, and I think time stopped. Right. So the two guys, including Gintama, he was like, "Yo, what's going on?" Time stopped, and it was just those two guys. So one of the guys asked, "Yo, where's Shorty at?" He said, "Oh, I think Shorty in the main village." He said, "All right, just give me 2 hours." He trying to go over there to fill up on when the time stopped. I was like, wait, hold on.
Yo, there's one cat, I can't remember her name, that wear glasses, but she's an OD pervert. Like she's a super pervert. I don't know why it's funny to see female characters be perverts, but it's mad funny. Like it's extra funny seeing that. Like seeing dudes be perverts, is funny, but a female be a pervert is super.
Okay, so that's worth giving my quarantine to?
Definitely worth it.
Yes,
it is
definitely.
Is that how you're gonna word it now? Giving my quarantine to? Like, wow. All right.
that is crazy. Now that I'm thinking of
like, no,
I didn't even catch it.
You gotta decide who's worth your quarantine time. Because you know what? Hopefully this will be the only quarantine we have to go through in our lives. Hopefully.
Yes.
I heard it's coming back in the winter, but for now.
Yeah.
So I've got a few months where I'm going to be trapped inside for days on end doing nothing. Which of you long-running anime series wants it?
Wow.
Because I finished JoJo too early. I wish I still had JoJo that I could start for this time. Oh, I would have loved to fill my quarantine with JoJo, but I didn't.
Oh god.
I didn't.
I swear, Bree, you don't understand why we're laughing. You make this sound so fucking sexual and hentai-ish, and you don't even understand.
You know what she's doing.
Exactly.
She's like, which one of you want it? I want to fill up my quarantine.
A bra in the air or some shit like what you like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh god, that's Black Ramen for you folks. That's Black Ramen for you folks.
I
love That is not tea. That is not tea.
Oh, fuck.
Never know.
Right?
She did the wink. She did the brown. Yo, it's crazy. You know, one thing that I saw lately, right? There was this guy who did the 10 finger put your finger down anime edition. All right, so
what's that?
All right, so it's a thing going on TikTok. So you have to keep your fingers up, and it said put your finger down if you watch One Piece. Put your finger never have I ever. Put your finger down if you like One Piece. Put your finger down if your favorite anime was either Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon. Put your finger down. Yeah, so it's like that, right? So it's all been the same except for one dude. I forgot his name. I'm gonna find his name, and I reposted it on IG. He said, "Yo." And you could tell he mad old too because his voice is mad raspy. He said, all right, none of y'all motherfuckers did this, so I'm going to do it. Never have I ever anime edition, 10 fingers up. Put your finger down if you watch Fist of the North Star. Put your finger down if you used to watch anime on YouTube 3-part edition. Put your finger down. Like
I think we need to play this right now. Not all full time, but we can do like a quick round of 5.
Okay, no problem.
Do we remember the questions?
Yeah, I remember the questions. And everything.
Okay,
That
what
shit
are the
was
questions? What are the
hilarious.
questions?
Okay, wait. I'm gonna actually, while y'all talk, I'll play it. I'll look for it and I'll play it for y'all. Y'all want the regular version or y'all want the old school edition?
Volcano Los Dos?
What?
That's
Both.
that threw me for the loop. Yo, Breeze really.
What was that taco?
She really.
In high school, I cheated and took French, a language I already speak.
That was a meme, not Spanish. I don't know how to speak Spanish, but I know a little bit of meme language.
Oh, okay.
No, a little
All
bit
right.
of meme.
I hear you.
Fuck it.
Oh,
Guys.
oh, I forgot. We definitely have to say rest in peace to Little Richard. Since today we just found out he passed away. Shout out to the GOAT, the legend, the king of rock and roll, and the singer of Magic School Bus OP.
Yo,
Yeah,
RP.
he did the Magic School. Yeah, you peeped it? Yeah.
Creator Uptown. Well, he built Uptown Records. He's a mentor to a lot of people like Diddy.
Yeah, he is.
That's another legend. This coronavirus, man. Just a quick PSA, yo. Don't take this for a joke, man. Corona is catching a lot of. Not take it for a joke. Stay at home for real. If you're
That's a
non-essential,
fact.
make jokes and be like, yeah, you're non-essential bastard. But nah, I want to shit at home. Truthfully, you know what I mean. I want to do it too, but stay at home. Every time we essential workers is going out there, we putting our neck on the line. But definitely
That's a
stay at
fact.
home. This is a joke. We ain't never saw nothing like this in our lifetime. Never thought we would live through something like this in our lifetime. All those stories about World War II and all of that shit, we just thought we was gonna continue reading those type of things in history books. But now we all part of history. So
And all you idiots going around outside without your mask, put on your dang mask. It's not for you.
It's for everybody else. That's a fact. That is a fact. It is now
critical. It's critical.
It's
man.
now critical, and it's now, if you're an essential worker, if you're in the store, it's mandatory that you have on your mask.
Yep.
People need to realize, I understand people want to go to work. I understand they don't want to be cooped up, but you have to be mindful. It's not about you anymore. It's about everybody else that you come in contact with. You could sit there and go in and out the house and you could be immune to the stuff. But let's say if you carry the disease, let's say you carry corona and it doesn't hit you as much as it'll hit another person in your household. So let's just say you carried the virus, you brought it home, and then God forbid you got somebody that's over the age of 50 who suffers from diabetes, who suffers from liver, or who not liver, but you know what I mean?
Heart and lungs.
Heart and lungs. And you're sitting there and you're like, well, I didn't feel that bad. Well, that's the thing though. Everybody's different. So for us to prevent it, we have to be indoors in the house.
Facts.
It's not this thing is bigger than you. It is bigger than me, is bigger than anybody here, because this has the ability to affect everyone you come in contact with. So if you care about if you live with people in your house, if you are
starting to make me sad now. Like the Crossroads is about to start playing in my background. All right, yo. Quick, say yo, just stay in the house, yo. Just stay in the house for real.
Wow. Okay.
But you about to make me sad, yo.
So look at you. Well, I found it. Are y'all ready to play?
Yep.
Okay, this is the OG. You say yeah. This is the OG edition.
No, I said yup, not your Bronx Europe. I've never said Europe in my life. I said yup.
You are a part of this. Don't deny New York culture. You are with us. Stop trying to play this like
yes.
I haven't switched my driver's license over yet.
I know you.
Ask me again in October.
It's coming. Wow. See, it's coming. October is coming.
Wow. Okay, y'all crazy. Y'all ready? Okay, y'all gotta put your fingers up. Put your hands up. Okay. Let me. I love it. All right, there we go. Go ahead. I'm playing it.
All right, y'all like playing that put a finger down shit. Here's one for you. Put a finger down. OG anime edition.
He's an old dude, and he went against King Vader.
Personally, because I don't even think King Vader or his crew's gonna pass this one.
because it's
Put a
very
finger
old.
down if you've ever watched the original version of Fist of the North Star. Put a finger down if you've ever seen the original Go-Go 13. Put a finger down if you've ever heard of Crying Freeman. Put a finger down if you've ever seen the original animated Street Fighter movie. Put a finger down if you've seen the original Ghost in the Shell movie, animated edition. Put a finger down if you've seen Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence. Put a finger down if you've seen Ghost in the Shell 3, Solid State Society. Put a finger down if you've ever seen Vampire Hunter D. Put a finger down if you've ever heard of Robotech, aka Macross. Put a finger down if you've ever seen Akira, the original version.
Mysterious. This ain't even
No,
It was good.
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you why
I got
it's
a hand
serious.
up, bro.
No, everything went down for me. I'm gonna tell you why it's serious. I'm gonna tell you why. And hold on. His name on TikTok is Dark Deacon. No, I'm sorry, Dark Duncan. So shout out to Dark Duncan on TikTok for doing this. I appreciate it. The reason it's fire is because he's mentioning some of these animes that I've never heard any of the other TikTok put your finger down challenge mention. And he didn't just say Akira. My man said the original Akira. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah, quiet.
Patty, shut up. He was mentioning some classics, definitely. But
yeah, he did. Go-Go 13?
Let's see.
I know, David. I've never even heard of half the stuff he was talking about.
No, but I
was
about to speak on that. That's like people. That's like asking new rappers right now if you ever heard of KRS-One or DJ Kool Herc or certain, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain people they just don't know. But if you do your research, cool, you know what I mean? But if you don't, we're not looking at you like, oh, you bum ass nigga, you don't watch anime. Like, nah, I really don't care what you do in your spare time. It's not my spare time that you know what I mean? But that was mentioned some
that just means I'm missing out on a lot of classics.
Oh yeah, these classics definitely shaped the way on how I used to view anime. Like I really
I thought he was gonna mention I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna mention Bastard. If he mentioned that, I would have been like, whoa. I'd be like,
okay. He had it.
He's going in the trenches for his anime.
Yeah, he's wilding for respect. So I really do appreciate this one. I'm gonna find.
You know what? Not to cut you off, Patty, but you know what I like though, that there's been a rise in content in terms of like anime related content since the quarantine.
Oh yeah.
Like, not just TikTok. TikTok. Wow. Is what I meant to say. You feel me? That's what I meant to say.
But, yeah. Do they still make TikToks? They still make TikToks?
Oh yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I've seen recently. I saw RDC World. They did a skit with I think the page was Strong Black Lead, and they did the main dude Mark from TikTok. I think it's during the Supreme Dream. He did a skit.
Shout out to them.
Definitely, he did a skit where he was talking about how crazy it is when you break up with your girlfriend over some like stupid shit, and his girl came out mad as hell, and he's like, "Yo, what's wrong?" And she's like, "Yo, why'd you watch season 3, episode 1 of Ozark without me on Netflix?" And then
all right, no, we need to fight.
Crazy.
We together.
If you're watching something together and the next person watches the rest of the episodes, no. Yeah. I see you don't care about me.
Thank you.
Obviously, you don't care about me. Wow. So, see, that's the.
And then they do some shit like, "Oh, you go ahead and watch, and I'll catch up with the next one."
All right, that's good information to have.
You gotta write that down, right there.
Write that shit down. My husband calls me. He's like, so what time you gonna be home? I'm like, I should be home in an hour. I'm like, I was gonna start it, but I'm not gonna do that because you're gonna be here in an hour. But I was gonna start it, but never mind. I wait.
Did he wait?
Yeah, he wait, and then he'd be like, never mind. I wait. But low key, can I start it though?
You give me permission to not wait. I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm gone. Man, sometimes, man, y'all be off for mad long, and we be putting the whole show on hold. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to.
We started together.
That's why you gotta have some like side shows that you do watch on your own. You just gotta say straight up, I'm sorry, we can't watch this together because I need to go.
That's it.
No,
That's it.
Really was
If you're
about
not home when the next episode drops, I'm sorry.
that man. Yo, was really about to break up with it. He was like, he lied, and he was like, no, you tripping. I just gave my mom the password. She probably watched it. She was like, you don't watch no Ozark. He was like, I did, but you was good. And then he was like, all right, how about this? He was like, when Stranger Things come out, you can watch the first episode without me. She was like, all right. And then he was like, wait, you really go watch it?
That is a fact. It is not a woman or a man thing. It is just a relationship respect. Because I think, what series I was watching? I was watching a series with my husband. I forgot what it was. And he knows. Now, I went ahead because he took too long and he was taking over shifts. He was taking overtime shifts. So what I did was I started watching it without him, low key. So then I was like, I'm going to still watch it with him, but he's not going to know, right? So I'm sitting there.
You think you can sit there and hide that?
No, wait. I'm sitting there on my phone. Wait, peep game. I'm sitting there on my phone like, he's like, yo, you saw that? I was like, yeah, yo, that's crazy, right? And then he'd be like, bitch, you saw it already. He be getting tight. He be getting so tight. I be like, what you mean? I didn't know that was gonna happen. He said, I. Then why you not watching? I was like,
there's a lot of levels to that when it comes to watching. Because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I've been in situations where I watch, like I used to watch Power with, I ain't gonna disclose her name, but we used to watch Power together. And like while we watching it together, she's asking me bad questions while the show's going. I'm like, yo, this is my first time seeing it. I don't know. Like, of course, I'm coming up with theories though, definitely. But I'm like, yo, I don't. It's my first time seeing it. Like, how I'm supposed to know? She like, yo, you think Angie did it? You think Ghost really gonna cheat on his wife again? I'm like, yo, I don't know. I don't know. I'm watching it.
Yeah, what's your thoughts, man? Like,
I'm saying, like, yo, just watch it, me. Just watch it. A lot of times y'all be doing that. I'm like, damn, I don't.
That's
so
why
sometimes
now,
I try to sneak and watch an episode ahead, so I ain't got to deal with the questions. I can just be real calm and pay attention. Sometimes, low key. That's the old. We talk about the old.
See, that's why you don't watch shows together. I'll tell him like, hey, you know what? Watch Witcher. Go ahead. I think it's good. He'd be like, you started. I'd be like, no.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good. Oh, Kingdom. Shout out to Netflix because Netflix be on some point. If anybody gets a chance to watch, it's a Korean drama, isn't it? It's a K-drama. Horror.
Not necessarily a K-drama because I think that means like a specific thing, like K-pop. But yeah, it's a Korean horror zombie, ancient zombies.
Yes, this is the way. This is the way. Train to Busan was amazing. Train to Busan was beautiful.
Yeah, that was good.
With Kingdom, this is how fucking Game of Thrones should have been executed. That is a fact. Derby started it.
Let's not even bring up that shit does not exist no more, B.
Right?
No, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Every time I see merch for Game of Thrones, I'm like, I can't support.
No, I can't. They ruined the fandom for a lot of people. Not only that, especially for me though, because I sat there and invested and read the books.
Yeah.
Yo,
I read the books.
Though. The joint had dragons. How you fuck that up? Right. It had dragons, me. Come on.
It had dragons. It had nudity. Like
that's all you need to show. Dragons and naked.
There it is.
That's it. That's it.
Everyone. We all want to watch it now.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
It was amazing up until the last two episodes, I would say.
No, it was amazing until the last season.
No. Because I'm gonna say the way Daenerys fucked up King's Landing was something we needed.
No, that was
definitely
cool. It just was too fast.
That shit lasted 2 episodes. She took her 2 episodes to burn that whole village.
I said it came about too fast.
Yeah. Okay. There it is. I got you.
Episode 1 to what happened there, I'm like, no. Don't get me wrong. Fine. I'm loving it, but no.
Right.
It's like getting a Big Mac when you really wanted pickles on the Big Mac, but they ain't give you the pickles. You're like, I'm gonna still eat it.
But it's not what I wanted.
Right?
It's not what I wanted. But yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Like Kingdom is definitely one of those series that you should definitely watch. And like I said before, and I will always say this, if you guys follow us on IG and y'all bored as hell, you can hit us up in the DMs. We will give you suggestions on what you should watch if you're not even watching. If you're not even, listen, you're going to get a suggestion every day from us, because the way we post on our IG, if you ain't find at least 3 animes that you haven't seen from us, we're doing something fucking wrong. So, like Bree said, what is it that you said, Bree? I can't quote it. If you're listening to us, all 4 of us, there has to be something like one of us are into.
At least one of us shares your taste.
Exactly. And that's a lot. And we try to cover every basis, all the bases of all that. So, with that being said, I'm glad.
I don't know what that was, but I heard it. I heard it too.
Okay.
I heard it too.
Now, you know, quarantine has made me like hear things, so I'm just making sure.
Somebody said, probably Gabby.
There was nothing on my end. Stop it.
Definitely wasn't here, I don't think.
Okay, to be honest, I'm pretty sure one of my neighbors is singing gospel, but that's a Saturday thing.
Okay. Hopefully she'll Holy Ghost, because they do that.
But the slow ones hit different. Truth is I'm tired. Options are few. That shit is heavy. That shit hard.
Astro sexy. That's what she need to do. Play some Astro sexy.
Oh my god.
I mean, she really want to get the building live. Play that.
That is facts. That is facts. So
the world is ending. They're trying to get right with Jesus.
Now though,
yes, now.
Now though.
Yeah, the church teaches better late than never.
That's no. That's the.
I don't know where it is.
Wow.
That's terrible. So, one more quick question I had to ask you guys, and then I promise you can cook, because Bree's looking at me like, bitch, put that finger down if you want to be able to still be my friend after this podcast.
I'm good. I wasn't sleepy early. I was just hungry. I ate. I had my ice cream. The world's looking to be a brighter place. Inside. Only inside.
I'd say
or with a mask.
So there was, I'm not going to say no names because it's a lot of backlash towards it. So I wanted to bring up this topic. This guy on TikTok, I'm not going to say his name, he actually said that there is no difference in sub or dub anime. And for those who say that sub hit different because of the action and the emotion behind it, y'all are crazy, because y'all don't even understand the language anyway. So
can I go in on him? I'm gonna
have y'all go in. So I want all of y'all to tell me. Y'all already know what I stand on this. How I stand on this. So I'm not gonna say anything. And people who follow me, who follow us on IG, know how I stand. I want them to know how Sexual Chocolate Derby, Bree sipping her tea, and Kevin Legend, aka Kaiser, feels about that statement. So I'm gonna start off with Bree, because Bree got her hands together.
Thank you. Okay, just give me a minute.
I'm tuned into this movie. I like this.
He says there's no difference. Really?
There's no difference.
Really? That doesn't even make sense from a linguistic perspective. There is a huge difference between English or whatever language you're listening in, because there are dubs in multiple languages, and the original Japanese. And there's a huge difference across so many levels, even if you're just looking at the openings. Do y'all remember that terrible German Naruto opening?
I definitely know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
What is it? Sasuke is super cool. Sakura, the beautiful. For some reason, it was German opening, but it had some English. And it was trash. So the thing is, early on, yeah, dubs do have a bad reputation. People used to say dub is trash, don't listen to it, because early on, before there was a huge market outside of Japan, there wasn't that much invested in dubs. People weren't sure how to translate, because translation is an art. Translation is a beautiful, wonderful, complex thing. And you can translate the words directly. You can translate the meanings. You can do what some episodes of Dragon Ball Z did and say, fuck it, we're just going to write what we want to write into this. Mm-hmm. And that is hilarious. So they can be bad, they can be hilarious. Sometimes the dub can increase your experience and make it more fun. For example, Black Butler, Hitalia. I personally like the dub of My Hero Academy just because the voices will sound different in your ear. Being able to experience it originally, like instantly just hearing, is different than reading it. At the same time, there are nuances in the original Japanese that you just don't catch. Like, there are some anime I can't enjoy because the puns don't translate. They'll say something, and to us, it doesn't really make sense because there's no pun in this language. So there is a huge difference just because you can't perfectly translate. It's one thing to say that the sub is automatically better, because not necessarily. You could enjoy the dub more, and therefore your enjoyment makes the dub better. But of course there's differences. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't say his name, so I don't feel bad about like calling this indistinct question mark of a person a freaking moron.
No, I knew. No, I
TED
knew.
Talk.
No, because I knew it was you that was going to say something first. So that's why I was like, nah, I was actually going to post a TikTok on our page, but then I knew you was going to call me, and you don't call nobody, but I knew you would have called me for this one. So I was like, nah, let me just keep it.
Because that doesn't make sense. There is a difference. Especially because you remember like in older anime and like the fan-made subs, how sometimes you had like the translator's notes at the top.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. That is facts. So we're gonna go to Derby. What is your opinion on the sub not making any difference than the dub? Pretty much, there's no difference based on this guy's comment. What do you feel?
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bree. I'm sorry. Somebody get Bree some ice cream. So,
homie, here's the thing. Dub has gotten an incredibly bad rap because of how it started out.
Yes.
All right? And it is slowly getting better, like to the point that people know voice actors' names.
Michael Tatum.
There you go. All right? Like, they know them. Like, they are getting there. But the thing is, Japan always had that industry when it came to anime. So the amount of money and work they've put into this
expertise
shows. And it shows hard. Like, if you watch some old, like, don't get me wrong, there were some classics that somehow worked better. But even when they worked better, it was really like the main character worked better. But overall for the show, the whole show still works better in Japanese. Like, Dragon Ball Z is one of the ones that they bring up all the time. It's like, yeah, Kakarot's voice sounds better in the dub, but everyone else's voice in the whole show overall sounds better.
It's amazing. Vegeta, I love Vegeta because he was sub. I loved him because sub. Definitely. Exactly. Vegeta was awesome. Yes.
All sound better. Like, so just, and his thing, when as dub is going, I think in like 10 years, what he's saying will have merit. In like 5-10 years, I'll be like, yeah, it's about the same. All right.
You too nice. 10 years, I give it 20. I give it a One Piece. I give it 20.
Give it
once the money starts being made, watch how quick the expertise like piles up. Like, this will pile up once there's money involved.
They just started incorporating not too long ago real actors to start dubbing some of these animes. I don't know if you know this, but Princess Mononoke. Yeah. Jada Pickett Smith is actually one of the voice actors for the Girls in the Village. And she was okay. I'm not gonna say she's the greatest, but she was okay for her first voiceover. Yeah. I'm just looking at Kevin, and I'm like, okay. Tap shaky.
Y'all really watch this so y'all can see facial reactions.
Oh yeah, we posted this on YouTube. We definitely posted the so you can see this. So you can see what we go through when we record. But Derby, anything else?
No, that's mainly it. It's like, yo, he's just ahead of his time right now. That's mainly what I want to say. It's like he's posting this just 10 years too early. That's all.
That's a fact. Okay, now the moment we all been waiting for, right?
That's crazy.
Kevin, aka Kaiser. What is it? What is your opinion on the fact that this gentleman said that there is no difference between sub or dub?
She said it again.
I'm sorry, Bree. I'm sorry.
Just saying the words is blasphemy. You know that.
Yeah, this the finale. It's like, nah. Alright, so check this out, man. Dub and Sub, man, that's alright. Let me try to just say it in a cool way where I'm still getting my point across and not lashing out needlessly. Alright, so boom. Yo, Sub, man, this just a different, like, to keying on what Bree said, man, there's a difference in translation when it comes to there's certain jokes and certain puns that you just won't get, and they just won't be translated as well. And there's a whole list of examples I could give, but
One Piece.
I mean, yo, just hearing Sanjay call Zoro Marimo instead of Mosshead, like it hit different. And hearing, you know what I mean? It just hit different. There's certain jokes
I
that
like
hit
Gomu Gomu better than
better
Gum
than
Gum.
it hit different, man. There's certain jokes, even the impressions when you hear Luffy impersonate. There's certain ways that the characters talk. Like certain male characters will speak in a more, I don't know if the term is like more feminine tone, but there's certain characters have a different tone when they speak. So when you hear Luffy impersonated and capture the tone and stuff like that, it just hit different. But with Derby's, to go along with what Derby said, Dub's is getting better because we're not gonna lie like Dragon Ball Dub wasn't hitting. We're not gonna lie that I will say here, Cowboy Bebop Dub is way better than the sub. That joint is phenomenal.
Most definitely. Shout out to Steve Bloom.
There's some series that the dub is equally as good as the sub, like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. The dub was really good for that.
Samurai Champloo. Samurai
Champloo was good dub as well. You know what I mean? But to say that there's no
Black
difference,
Butler.
You can't.
Season 1, not 2.
You just cannot say that because at the end of the day, over there, overseas, the voice actors get way more respect. Like they really are cherished over there. Over here, even if we're talking about big, like to bring up the when you said Jada Pinkett was the voice actor for a character, that's cool. But you couldn't get a Tara Strong, you couldn't get Greg Griffin, Kevin Michael Richards, these people who are phenomenal at that shit. You couldn't get them, the people who really made a name for themselves doing this shit. So that's one of the things.
Because I think there's not enough respect for animation.
It's not.
There's not. No, there's not.
You know what I mean?
As a matter of fact, there's a joke.
The that's going on right now. It's cool, but there's still the respect factor and the money is still not there. So it's still a little bit shaky. But yo, to say that sub and dub, I don't think dub is gonna get to that level where the money's gonna be involved just because like there's a lot of factors that need to change. The fans need to be more opinionated and really decide what they want. Like if they're vocal about stop giving us these one-time celebrities just to voice this character at Disney. Like what?
Celebrities who don't know how to voice act.
Exactly. They're just doing the regular voice. Like, no, that's not voice acting. Like,
no, only one person can get away with that, and that's the guy who did Goliath's voice on Gargoyles. The dude with the deep, I forgot his name, but he is amazing. He's black.
I just know the grandfather from the Cosby Show was the voice of what's his name from Thundercats?
Panther.
Yeah, he was the voice of him or whatever, and he was pretty fire. But I was just a super fan of him, so I was super biased. But voice acting.
No, he was a dope.
Animation just as a whole got a long way to go over here on this side. Right. Over there, it's treated as icon. And I remember watching it was like a celebration of like the 100 top voice actors in Japan, and I don't remember the voice actor's name for Ace, but there was a famous she was one of those girls who like she does songs and all of that stuff over there. She's like a TV host, and they would play in this game where they were testing the voices or whatever, her knowledge of voice actors. And she was like, "Oh no, this guy doesn't play Ace," and they were like, "No, you're wrong. He really does play Ace." And then he did the scene where Ace was talking to Luffy where he was about to, we already know. I'm not gonna spoil it, but he did that scene, and she started crying. The girl started crying, and she was like, "Oh my god, like, I really love One Piece. Like, I love Ace. I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Whatever. Like, it's real.
I got goosebumps. I really got goosebumps. It's real.
It don't really happen unless it's like at Comic-Con or something like that. It don't happen on a global like.
Nah, not on a global scale. But there's always a funny thing where they say how I used to hear this when I was younger, that voice dub actors are washed up actors who couldn't get a job in Hollywood as an actor or job in theater, so they just took their chances in just being a dub actor. So
that's kind of harsh.
I mean, that's what they said. But compared to the anime in the 90s, where you're watching some of them and you're like, okay, this is okay. It just hit different when you watch the dub. It just hit different because, first of all, why the fuck you so perky at 5 o'clock in the morning over some toast that you're not going to finish eating because you just found out you're late for school and then you just left your textbook and you have to go back and you trip over the step because you know the step where you put your shoes at, because that's how Japan works. Why? But that's how all of them are, especially shoujos. So my thing is that it hit different. So I understand when Sailor Moon is late and she's groggy, because I feel it when it's on sub, because you could tell she groggy, you could tell she don't want to go to school. But when you watch the dub, she said, "Oh my God, I'm late for school. Oh my God, Mom, you didn't wake me up. Did you just make breakfast? Can you wrap this up for me? Oh my God. Oh, this is a cat. Who's this cat? Oh, this cat is so cute. Oh my God, why has I got this thing in his forehead? Maybe I should just take off this Band-Aid."
God damn it, Petty. I'll
No.
tell you. No, stop.
No, like you gotta stop.
I just saw
like
the
it.
entire first episode flashing through my head.
That is the first episode. Like, that's fact. But then when you hear the sub, Sailor Moon, oh,
Right, there is a reason we're willing to learn how to speed read to watch these. It is easier to read the dub or to listen to the dub, but why do you think we all want to still read it?
That's a fact. And to all of y'all people, let me just get this off my chest because I just made myself mad thinking about it. Yo, to all of y'all people talking about, oh man, I got shit to do. That's why I watched the dub. Nigga, fuck that. Are you really watching anime or you just skimming through it? Like, you just listening to what's going on and you not watching it? Like, what type of shit is that? That's like, oh shit. That's like, oh shit, I'm listening to the new Drake song, but I muted it. I'm gonna just watch it instead of fucking listening to the song.
Stop,
I will get like an audio book of the light novel. And like, why are you watching? Like, what are you doing?
Wait.
Your book, but you got shit to do. What? Like,
no, wait. Shout out to Nakenji. I love Nakenji when she did her skit, when she was putting on makeup, watching the sub. She was like, they gonna breathe. And she didn't miss a word. She swept her room. She did, but
for the sake of this anime, you better be prepared.
No, I look at it like this. There's animes out there that you really do have to pay attention to. Not just the dub. There's certain things that are being said. And there's certain, like, say for instance, they highlight an image that's in the background that you're not supposed to forget because you're going to see that image again. How are you going to see that if you're... All I'm saying is that, you know what? Whatever you partake, sub or dub, right? Enjoy it. Love it. As long as you are watching. I'm trying to get as much anime head. Like, stop
this quarantine. Excuses. Don't make these bullshit excuses of why. If you rather watch the dub, you rather watch the dub. You may take some jokes. You may get these jokes. But you rather do that. I don't want to hear your excuses. Stop. Like,
actually, I encourage people, if there's a sub in the dub, watch both. Or maybe switch from episodes, because you do get new things. And dubs aren't always bad. Sometimes a dub will add something that's just hilarious. One of my favorite dub lines I've ever heard, it wasn't in the sub version, was "When the wind gropes you, you should run." Princess Stride.
Wait, what show this?
Princess Stride. It was ridiculous. But that was the dub line. I was like, what the hell did he say? Because my roommate and I were watching both versions, just because it was kind of terrible and funny. So sometimes if you're free, switch to the other version, see if you like it, see if you dislike it, see how it like slightly changes the storyline or the feel.
Yeah. You should, except for Promise Neverland. They butchered that shit. Emma don't sound like that. Emma shouldn't be sounding like that. Do not watch Promise Neverland dub. And for that, Cartoon Network should who hired these actors? Kill them, shoot them, because none of them have the proper voice and the grace to be Norman, Ray, fucking Emma.
Kevin Legend does not endure that message right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Sexual chocolate at all.
Yeah, Bree's gonna pass on that one too.
No, I know myself. I don't care. I tell y'all all the time. With one person, I know who my friends on. Y'all not my real friends. I want friends like
Did
Luffy.
you not just
Y'all
watch
not gonna ride with me?
Oh my gosh, guys, we forgot. She watches One Piece dubs.
That's what I'm saying. So for her to be so like shit, like I'm a little, I don't understand what's going on here. Nah, we ain't cutting it off. Nah, it's over.
Y'all like, whoa.
You go that hard for your card.
All right. Listen. But I'm glad I did because I appreciate the sub more. I'm glad I did. I appreciate the sub more. So I got the experiences of both worlds, right? I don't discriminate sub or dub. I just feel that if you like it, like it. Do not stop your curiosity of watching an anime because it's not dubbed. Watch the sub. You can do it. It'll make you a better reader. It'll make you more you know what? It will probably brush up on your Japanese.
And let's be clear. What you said though, like we're not discriminating against nobody watching sub. Like I said, you gonna catch jokes though. You definitely gonna catch these jokes. But I know that a lot of people
watching dub.
People out there, they're sensitive and they feel like, you know what I mean? Like we just joking. We are just joking. We really the one thing you believe in. The one thing you could believe in is the fact that we don't care. As long as you're watching anime, how you doing it?
That's a fact. That's
true.
I consider
dub fans are still fans.
Yeah,
no,
most definitely.
Whether or not you watch dub, we really don't at all.
As a matter of fact, take it from us, people who know dub voice actors. J. Michael Tatum.
I know Johnny Cash. I know dub voice actors. Like you shitting me?
We know the dub voice actors. We appreciate them because of the fact that I think they're low-key Japanese. But
I wouldn't say all right, but okay.
But we do appreciate dubs that are done well. Dubs that really pour out the emotion of the character. Like when you listen to, like say for instance, if you read the manga first, and then you have it in your head how the voice of this character comes about. And then to have the character exactly done the way that you could picture it when you're reading the manga, and then somebody graces you with pure fucking talent, you can go ahead and watch the dub. Go ahead, watch the dub. But don't let it stop you from watching sub. If, like I said before, if the anime is not provided to you on dub, don't stop. Vinland Saga is an amazing series subbed. It is amazing. The way Thorfinn screams, the passion behind
the screams
that.
are better in sub. I have yet to hear a good dub scream.
So much better because you get the pure emotion. Huh?
Maybe if they hire like horror movie actors, they might get some good screams out of there.
Probably.
If they get actors who are as passionate as like what's homie name that voice Goku? I can't remember his name right now. Sean Shamel, who he said he literally passed out doing the scene. From screaming. That passion right there is why we salute him.
Yeah.
But yo,
most definitely.
Shut up and watch anime. That's the hashtag.
Shut
up.
A hashtag, right?
That's it.
About your excuses over here. We just don't care. Watch some anime. I think it's about time we wrap this up.
Wait, one more. Before we leave, I want everybody to recommend one anime. One.
I got one. I could recommend. I didn't recommend. I recommend this a couple times, but I'm gonna recommend a different one. If y'all never see Mitsudomo, definitely watch Mitsudomo. Mitsudomo is a hilarious anime. I'm gonna give y'all a quick pro synopsis, not take up too much because I don't like shit dragging. So it's about a teacher who's teaching these girls, and they look like they're like fifth graders, but they're really all high school girls. But they all three girls specifically always mess with this teacher.
You made me watch that. That show's good.
Yo, they're ever in his apartment just abusing this man. It's one of those sleeper hits. Like it's a gem. Like it is mad funny. Definitely watch Mitsudomo. You know what I'm saying? It's spelled Mitsudomo. I'm not mistaken. But definitely Mitsudomo.
Okay, that's cool.
Definitely tune into that, man. But Bree, what you got over there? I know you got a couple shoujo recommendations over there. Go ahead.
This one is a shoujo. It's coming out right now. It updates on Saturdays, I think. And it's from a light novel, so this name is killer. Otome Gemu no Hametsu Furagu Shikanai Akuyaku Reijo ni Tensei Shite Shimashita. Which translate to my next life as a villainess. All roads lead to doom. So it's an isekai. It's super cute. Where a girl, I don't know, she probably gets hit by a truck or something because they always get hit by trucks. Ends up in a video game she used to play, and it's like one of those dating simulator video games. Except she wakes up as the villainess who dies in the end. So she's like a kid. She's like, oh shit. So no matter what, I'm gonna die unless I can figure out a way to kind of subvert the video game. So she's just like making plans for what to do when the protagonists get together and kill her off.
That is amazing.
It's a cute comedy because she already like averts it all and everyone just likes her anyway. So she's fine, but she's kind of an idiot. It's adorable. Again, my next life as a villainess.
That sounds fire.
Oh, no,
all right,
that name's crazy.
Oh, that name is ridiculous.
I know everyone, a lot of people have quite a bit of time on their hands right now. So
don't say One Piece.
I wasn't going to say One Piece. You should obviously watch One Piece if you got it. Come on.
Hands down.
Yeah. I mean, we spent like 30 minutes talking about why you should. Never mind. That's not what I'm saying. All right. So what I'm going to suggest is called The Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Ooh.
So it's an old school anime that has kind of already finished, but they are making a remake, and 2 seasons of the remake have come out, and the remake looks amazing. So I never saw the original. I had a friend who watched it and told me to watch it, but then the remake started happening, and I'm like, I can't go back now.
Is the remake out right now?
Yeah, the remake's out right now. It's just not done. It's on two seasons. Okay. I think the original is done. I think it has like 110 episodes or something. So it's a nice long chunk of anime to just sit back and enjoy. So it's pretty much just a space opera. Like 2 geniuses get born, start off on a battle on both sides of the army of the fight, and it's just them duking it out over the series. So it's really good. Awesome characters, a shit ton of characters to remember, but amazing storyline, amazing fights. Well, it's not really fights, it's more battles because it's spaceships, but still awesome.
Okay. And what's it on?
So the remake is on Crunchyroll, and the original is on High Dive.
Shout out to Crunchyroll. We appreciate you.
Crunchyroll not paying us. But yeah, like I said, if you want to watch the new updated, nice looking version, check out that one on Crunchyroll. If you want to just finish the whole show, it still looks pretty good if you like the hand-drawn stuff, so check it out.
All right.
Yeah, Patty, what you got to see? I know you ready to chat. Go ahead.
Nah, you know what? No, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. What I'm recommending is not an anime. It's a webtoon. I need all of y'all to watch. I need all of y'all to read Lookism. Yeah. Lookism is amazing. Lookism is so dope. It is storyline perfect. The outfits beautiful, gangsta, hard.
The character development is incredible. Because the main character is such a little shit, but his development is wonderful.
Yes, and it makes you cry too, because you be like, "Yo, bullies." You would think they were from New York, son. Like dead ass. Like the way they go in. Like, yo, you don't want your bacon, egg, and cheese. Pop! Just smack the shit on the floor. Like, it's real out here, yo. You know what I would do if somebody drop my bacon, egg, and cheese on the floor?
Kill him.
On, you gotta, nah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
No, wait, don't kill him. Make them buy you a new one and then kill him.
Nah.
I can take one after I murdered him.
You know, actually, if you kill him, you can take the wallet.
Exactly, see? You're getting it.
All right, that's a fact. That's a whole Lookism plot right there. If you kill him, take the wallet.
No. These are theoretical murders, Kevin. It's fine.
Theoretical murders.
Yeah. There's no actual person involved. Yeah,
but definitely check out Lookism on Webtoons, the app, definitely. And with that being said, right, stay in the house. You need any anime suggestions? you need to tune into Black Ramen IG. If you want some cool tunes to listen to, some anime OPs, some anime endings, go to our anime tunes list on Spotify, which is Black Ramen Anime Tunes. Fire, follow it, jam out, rock with it. And also be able to, you can go see us on YouTube, Black Ramen, this episode, if you're watching. Hey, hi, thank you. Hi. And any final words, guys?
As you said, stay inside, wear your freaking mask. I don't care when your state or your country says it's safe to go outside. Keep the masks for a little extra.
Yeah. Don't be the first one outside.
Man,
Wait 2 weeks later.
Man, listen, check this out. Watch some damn anime, man. Be yourself, whatever the weather. It's not beautiful, not the two. And we are out of here. That's a fact.
Later, guys.